Baby, don't mind, baby, now. Baby, don't mind, baby, now. I tell you how to cook you stepping on your I tell you how to. Hi everyone, my name is Kyron and I'm a gay black man. Yeah, what my first date was like, I guess in the beginning, uh, I guess I didn't really go on dates in the beginning. I guess one that stands in my mind was this one guy I was speaking to online for quite a while. I think it was BGC or BG, I don't know, something like that, live or whatever it was. And we were speaking for quite a while, and he didn't live in London. But anyways, one day we kind of arranged to meet up in a club here in London. And then, obviously I had my friends with me and someone very nervous. Actually, I think it was the first time going to that club as well. Quite young as well. And I just remember seeing him, and he looked just like his picture online, which was a bonus. Because you hear a lot of these horror stories about meeting people online. But it was really nice. I had a great time. He had friends, I had friends, and I just remember spending most of the night just dancing with him, and it was just great. It was a great time. I had my friends with me. He was there, and then I just remember at the end of the night we got together, had some time alone, and then I guess you can call that my kind of first kiss, slightly. But yeah, it was a kiss to remember. But yeah, I guess that was my kind of first date. Kind of like I said, you hear a lot of these horror stories. I guess when you're speaking online to somebody, you don't really know if you're actually speaking to them or not. But actually meeting him in person and seeing that he is the same guy, that we, sent the pictures to me and it is him, was very, I was very relieved. but yeah, that was my first day, I guess, yeah. Yeah, so how homophobia affected me. It didn't affect me as much. It was more, I guess, my friends who were affected by it, in a sense of when we was growing up in school. I came up, I guess, quite young in secondary school, and my friends of mine, they didn't have kind of the same experience I did as coming out. When I came out, I guess everyone was alright with it, really. I never had any trouble, or no one ever came at me, or said any, or I don't believe anyone said any bad things about me. But what I did hear was from my friends about how they were mistreated and how bad things were happening to them. Such as, I had a lesbian friend, and when she had bad experience, and she wasn't even out, they just automatically thought that she was lesbian, and she would go to PE and she would have a bad experience there where they were saying nasty words and make up stories and so on, to the point where she stopped doing the one class she loved, which is bad, really. How people could stop you from doing something that you love. Um, my other friend as well, I guess all through school he was always bullied. I guess about his features and the way he spoke, or the tone and so on. So again, he was always I guess bullied for that. Again, he wasn't out then, but people assumed that he was gay. So I guess I saw some of that, and then I guess the other stuff I've heard about it. I guess there was one time that kind of does stand out in my mind, and this time we was in kind of sixth form, so we was quite older now. But there was like a rumor about like kind of year 11s wanted to beat out my friend and just for being gay, and I thought that was kind of enough and enough, like enough is enough kind of thing. So I went. I remember walking into the playground and just finding any year 11 I could grab my hand on, and was like, what's all this about? I heard that they're trying to come for my friend after school and this and that. I remember someone was, oh, he's not gonna like that Kyron and this and that, and I was like, well, what's it about then? Because obviously everyone's talking about it. It's got to the point where the sixth formers are hearing about it. So what's going on? And the point, end of school, nothing happened. I was there waiting. I said to my friend, stay there. Nothing ain't gonna happen. And nothing did happen actually. So yeah, and I guess I was always upfront about it. There was certain times where people said to me, oh, so and so was speaking about you in the class, and I guess the reason I don't know. I guess I was very upfront with that, so I guess that's why people maybe didn't chat about me or maybe didn't confront me, because they know I would just go straight up to them and be like, well, what's going on? I heard you was chatting about me, and then when I did confront them, they were kind of back down or kind of. In my head, it's like they were this big person, and when I confronted them, they came back down to earth kind of thing. So yeah, like I said, I guess through growing up again, I guess I just heard all these different stories, but I don't know, am I lucky or is it the way I handle situations? I don't know. Is it my outlook on my life? I don't know. But personally, I haven't been affected, or I haven't had no people being homophobic to me, I guess. Oh gosh, I would have to say there are right now. I guess in the beginning, uh, I would say I've always been closer to one of my aunties, which is the youngest auntie. Um, when I came out, she was always kind of like the one, we all knew, her daughters, my cousins, so they were like, oh, we all knew, we were just waiting for you to come out, we was waiting for you outside, on the door. But yeah, so they were very forthcoming when I told them, I'm seeing somebody else and so on, and yeah, they was like, oh, show us pictures, what's he like, kind of like what your friends will do with you. So yeah, that was that. And it got to the point where actually, I want to kind of show Sim off to my family, and so that's what we kind of organised. And my auntie was like, yeah, you come round to your cousin's house, and we're gonna do this, we're gonna have the garden, we're gonna have this kind of thing to kind of meet my partner Sim, and that's what we did. And I remember telling my mum, I was like, oh mum, Sim's gonna come down to my cousin Chanel's house and someone, are you gonna be there? And I just remember her just pulling this face and was like, no. And I was just like, I was kind of shocked really. And I guess growing up with my mum, like I said, I guess to everybody else she's very soft and so on. And I guess there was a reason why she came across that way. And I have to say, I guess ever since I've come out of my shell, and I guess come out to her and to family, I've been very forthcoming of my opinions and my views, and always, I guess if I didn't feel something was right, I would ask. So when she pulled that face, I said to her, well, what's going on? Why did you pull that face? Why do you feel this way? And it took her a while, but she said to me, well, I thought you said you was just going to take time for yourself, it was all about Kyron now, since you broke up with your last partner, and I was just like, what happened all to that? What happened to all, it's all about you now, you're just doing you, and the next minute I hear you're with somebody else, and I said, Mom, that wasn't the case, I just had to be truthful with you, as it wasn't the case, Sim's been around me and, been there for the past 4 years. Okay, yeah, maybe I've never spoke to you about it, but he's been there. and kind of guess I had to be truthful to her and about how he's been there and so on. But yeah, my mum was very against it. She didn't wanna know. And then on top of that, again, she's very kind of very proud woman as well. And I think she found out that Sim came to the house when she wasn't there. And she was like, "Oh my god, my place was messy. Why did you bring someone into the house? This and that." I was just like, "Mum, my place wasn't messy and this and that." I said, "That's beside the point. Are you still not coming? You know, it was a day now. Yeah, we only stopped at the house to get some stuff on mine, and we went over to my cousin's house, which is literally around the corner." And she was making us think about that when it wasn't about. I felt like it was more about, you know, Sim being there or going off to do this, you know, this, I guess, kind of meeting with my family with Sim, and she was still saying no. In the end, anyway, my auntie spoke to her and so on, and later on that evening she came by, and yeah, she likes him. And what news she turned around was like, you know, actually we made a joke about it. My auntie brought it up actually. And she was like, "Oh, she wasn't gonna come round, you know, Sim. She wasn't gonna come round and see you," and you know, kind of exposed him or exposed her to him, and so on. And as Sim is, he's just very, as you know, very upfront person, and people gravitate to that. And yeah, it ended up being a really nice evening actually. And I guess more people came than I thought. You know, so my brothers came, my sister came, more cousins came, and so on. And yeah, they kind of got to see my partner and how my relationship is. What they think about it now, kind of going back to it, I would say that they feel that I'm safe, I'm loved, and I'm in a good place.